Hey, friends, I am so glad that you are here for the very first episode in our Simplify and Thrive series this month. If we haven't met yet, I am Rebecca Connolly, personal chef, culinary nutritionist, and kitchen confidence coach for busy moms and women who love to cook and want to turn that gift into something meaningful. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments, and if you catch this on replay, drop hashtag replay down below. And while you're at it, let me know also, what is one thing in your kitchen, just one, that stresses you out right now? I will let you know that the one thing that always stresses me out in my kitchen is the kitchen sink. Who's with me on that one? So today's topic is a big one. Simple setup equals less mealtime stress. Very simple. Simple concept, not necessarily easy to execute. Because here's the truth, when your kitchen is in chaos, your mind also feels that way too. But when your kitchen flows, mealtime gets easier. And dare I even say, mealtime can be fun and joyful once again. So let me take you back a few years. Right now, we are new empty nesters. Both of our children are in college. I have a 21-year-old son and an 18-year-old daughter. Been married for going on 26 years now. But so we are enjoying our newfound freedom in a sense, right? It's different. Let me take you back a few years. Both kids were in high school. And I had client work on my plate. I am a full-time personal chef, and I do have a full roster of clients, client work on my plate. And yet I still needed to get dinner on our table every single night. Who can relate? But walking into my kitchen felt like an obstacle course, right? As a personal chef, I cook for my clients in their homes. Their kitchens become my workplace. My personal kitchen, that's a different story. I had to clear space just to start chopping. I was digging through drawers, looking for a simple spoon, and don't even get me started on my spice cabinet and my pantry, right? So busy elsewhere, and it's always harder, right, to apply those lessons at home that you find easy to apply maybe in the workplace, right? But I realized it's not just me. It was how I had my kitchen set up. And that's when I started using this simple 3-zone kitchen method. Maybe you've heard of it. It is a total game changer. And if you can even have it in that sort of that chef's triangle setup, that makes it even more sweet and flowy for you. So here's what it is. Here's how it works. Okay. And you can totally do this today once you get home from work. If you're home already, if you want to get into your kitchen and reorganize it real quick, it won't take you very long at all. So you want 3 zones. The first zone is the prep zone. All right. This is where all the magic starts. You want a clear counter space, a cutting board, your knife, your measuring tools, and your mixing bowls or prep bowls. Keep a small bin or drawer nearby with the tools that you always reach for, so you're not hunting for them. Right here, you can see how you've saved time and mental energy, right? Because sometimes getting set up takes 5 or 10 minutes. And you're already down from your 30 minutes that you maybe wanted to spend in the kitchen making dinner to begin with, right? All right, so prep zone. Second zone is your cooking zone. This is where you have your stove, your oven, your air fryer, whatever you use the most, right? In these zones, we want to concentrate on whatever you use most in your kitchen on a daily basis. So keep your cooking utensils, your oils, your salts, any go-to spices nearby, because you want to be saving on physical movement as well, and just be pivoting between your cutting board and your cooking space, right? So my prep zone is right next to my stove, and then my spices are right above. So use a small tray even to corral your most used items. Voila, instant organization. How does that feel? I feel relief. How about you? All right, zone 3. This is your cleanup zone, most important zone, right? Most important person in the restaurant kitchen is the dishwasher. Usually this zone is your sink and your dishwasher. Keep your dish soap, your scrubbers, drying cloths, anything else you use for dishes all in one easy grab and go spot. A little reset each night goes a long way to make tomorrow feel lighter. Just walking into a clean and cleared kitchen at the beginning of the day sets a beautiful tone for a joyful experience in the kitchen. How many of us grew up in a home where, without fail, the dishes got done every single night? I know I did. And there were nights I wondered, I was like, this maybe saving the mental sanity is a little bit more important than getting the dishes done. But there is a life lesson in there, right? Resetting for the next day. That's all it is. It's a simple reset, because when you start with a clean slate, then it doesn't feel as overwhelming, right? You got another 3 meals, 2 snacks, and what have you to go through every single day. So resetting at the end of the day is important, and it doesn't have to be you. Share, right? If you did the cooking, have someone else in the family do the cleanup or the dishes. Although if you're like me, you like your dishwasher loaded a certain way. So I have been okay with having another family member unload the dishwasher, and then I take the few minutes to load the dishwasher. All right. So here's the insight. You don't need a huge kitchen. Those huge luxury chef's kitchens are popular these days, right? That's what most of the homes on the market seem to have. But you don't need a huge kitchen. You don't need a luxury kitchen. You don't need a chef's kitchen. You just need to be intentional about the placement of your prep zone, your cooking zone, and your cleanup zone, right? It's all about flow. If you have flow, then you reduce your decision fatigue immediately. Immediately. How awesome is that, right? So it makes it so much easier to cook when you don't have to feel like you're battling your space, right? We don't want to battle our space in the kitchen. We want a kitchen time to be peaceful and joyful and a time of connection. So drop a sponge in the comments if your cleanup zone could use a refresh, or just let me know in general what zone you are going to set up after you see this live, or this evening when you get home. Which zone are you going to tackle first? My pantry actually needs a quick refresh. So, and if you would like a printable version of this zone system, along with some more organizational tips and tools, just comment simplify down below and I will send it your way. All right. So for your easy win, then let me know also which drawer, which cabinet, which shelf are you going to tackle and declutter in 5 or 10 minutes? Expired spices, tossing the mismatched containers. Doing this very quickly can give you a huge mental reset, which is what we want. So we can be more relaxed and joyful and peaceful in the kitchen. All right. So if you found these tips helpful, and I hope you did, I have great news for you. This is just the beginning. I am hosting a free 3-day masterclass series, Simplify and Thrive, towards the end of the month. And we are going to dive into these topics in more detail: meal planning, kitchen organization, and how to actually start or grow your personal chef business. So whether you are cooking for your family or ready to turn your skills into income, this is for you. So drop down below masterclass, and I will get that registration link right over to you. And if you're not already inside my free Facebook community, Time to Savor and Thrive, we're doing even more this month, including meal plans, mini challenges, and weekly encouragement. So drop group below and I will send you over that invite. All right. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I appreciate your time. I hope you're leaving this with a little more clarity, a little more confidence, and a simple step system to make your kitchen feel like a place that you want to be. I'll be back next Thursday at the same time, 11:30 a.m. CT, to show you how to meal plan in 10 minutes and cook in 20. You can do it, and you're not going to want to miss this. Until then, keep it simple, keep it joyful, and keep showing up for yourself.